Hey everybody, and welcome to the pre-show. We are back here on Susquehanna River Valley. How is everybody's day been? We were a little busy yesterday, didn't have a chance to stream, but we did get 3 fields of corn harvested. Just to catch you up on where we are. We have been trying to get stuff harvested between the rain. Mid-autumn seems to have become the rainy season here on Susquehanna. Oh, how you doing? Max the Invincible, what is up? So we're going to be harvesting some sunflowers today. Pretty much everything else is just waiting on late autumn. I've had a busy day. Between working in the office, getting home, making dinner. Then we had to record a video real quick for the Estancia San Carlos map. I believe that's the name. Yeah, Estancia San Carlos. Had to get that map recorded. Just finished recording that before I jumped into here just a few moments ago. In fact, that's why we're still kind of sinking in textures. And now we've got a couple hours of harvest ahead of us here. And then I'll need to go edit that video up and get it posted before bedtime. And then wash, rinse, and repeat tomorrow. We're going to field 133. Follow me, Mr.
Yes,
Cowboy. Leash Farm, how are you doing today? Max the Invincible, how is Friday morning?
Just do it with one.
I mean, if one truck will do, 2 harvesters will do. Someone wants to bring a harvester with a corn header on it, or beans.
Oh, not that way.
I mean, we'll see how the pros do it. Lucky 7 RCN, how are you doing? Yeah, this field was planted a little bit later than our other cornfields, so it is not quite ready. Actually, I was surprised we did have some more grass growth. I wasn't expecting any grass growth in autumn, but we got some of that.
Carrie, I'm going to need you to turn your Jake brake off.
I wish I could. Can you?
No, I was just picking on you.
Yeah. Have some big hills out here, you know.
And here we are. Finally. Maybe turn our flashers off. Turn our hazards off. Beacons can go off, and off we go! Harvesting some sunflowers. So to catch everybody up from the last time we streamed on Tuesday night, I got close to 200 bales baled up and collected Tuesday night. I think I did the math. It was just over 1 million liters of hay, and all of that is going to be available for the pellet process. So that is hopefully going to net us a fair bit of moolah over winter. Now we do need to increase our cash capital a little bit, and hopefully we'll do that with some grain sales over winter, because we still need to buy the pellet press as well as a supply of molasses, and hopefully hopefully we won't have to, but man, we might have to also buy a tractor to run that pellet press. I don't know if our biggest tractor will do it or not. Engage. Guidance steering. All right. Turn on the cruise control and let's rock and roll.
I'll be back.
Slingshot engage. Well, hopefully we won't have too much in the way of slingshot lag tonight. Our ping rate to the server is in the 40s to 50s, so it could be better there, but you know, it is what it is. So, what did everybody think about the news drop today about precision farming and Farm Sim 22? That'll be our topic of discussion today. We'll pick it up again once we go live with the real deal here in about a minute and a half. Well, I would say go check the blog post, but you're going to leave, right? You have to open up a tab and see my summary of events that I have posted over in the community channel, where I basically summarize the blog post. Like I said, we're going to get into that here once we go live with the real deal show. So shift 4 will speed lock. Three, two, one, let's get this thing started, everybody. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Susquehanna River Valley. We are here in mid-autumn, and it is time, well, it's harvest time. And what better time than while the sun's shining to harvest ourselves some sunflowers. So I've got myself here, I've got Cowboy Killer, I've got Carrie, and I have got Courtier Farms over there helping us out with the harvest. We're going to knock this field out in no time flat. But before that, this video is brought to you by Jamberry. Thank you for being a farm baron. So let's start the show out by talking about the blog post that came out today from Giants, where they talked about precision farming and Farm Sim 22. So we are indeed going to get an update for precision farming that will support Farm Sim 22. The downside is that update's going to come in spring of 22. So no precision farming day one release for Farm Sim 22. And from what I understand, Farm Sim or precision farming for Farm Sim 19 is not going to be updated beyond what we have right now. So precision farming for 19 is at this point feature locked to where we are. The new feature, or the biggest feature that they're going to be talking about actually on Wednesday, July 21st at FarmCon, is going to be the introduction of optical sensors in precision farming for Farm Sim 22. And again, that's going to be coming in spring of 22. So you might say to yourself, what are optical sensors? Well, y'all know the CLOS sensor that PC players have come to love and make use of. Well, that is technically a optical sensor. The way that particular implement is supposed to work is that you have it on the front of your tractor and it can sense the nitrogen levels of the plant in the field. So you're supposed to use the CLOS sensor when the field has crop growing. And it's supposed to detect the nitrogen level of the crop and then communicate that back to a computer that's on the tractor. And then the computer on the tractor is to then basically tell the sprayer or spreader that is also attached to the tractor, to the back, how much to dispense based on what the sensor has detected just a few moments before. So that is how the CLOS sensor is supposed to work in real life. Now we know in Farm Sim 19 that's not how the CLOS sensor works. In 19 it's basically, live scanning of the ground so that we know exactly what is what the pH levels are and the nitrogen levels. But I believe in 22 we're going to see a more realistic usage of that particular type of sensor. So we're going to be using our soil tester to basically test the soil for a starting state of pH and nitrogen pre-planting of the crop. We're going to be able to use that information to prepare the field for planting. And then after we seed or plant the crop, and after we have crop growth, we're going to be able to use the optical sensor. Maybe it's going to be like the CLOS sensor where it's going to be on the front of the tractor. Maybe it's going to be something that's going to be between the tractor and the sprayer or seeder. Maybe it's going to be something that can be added to a self-propelled sprayer. It's hard to say. But what we're going to see is after emergence, we can use that optical sensor to then detect how much nitrogen the plant needs and then apply it at that time in the field. So that is really cool. Really looking forward to it. But man, am I bummed that we're going to have to wait until spring of 22 to get that functionality. What do you all think of the news? Go ahead and put that in the comments. Joseph, what is up? Rapid Rob, Delilah, Lucky 7 RCN, Paul Nadon Jr. How are you doing tonight, buddy? I will say, anybody that wants to pre-order Farm Sim that hasn't yet, there is links in the description. Those links do give me a bit of a credit. Those are affiliate links. Well, Eric, it's definitely an upgrade to 19. It's a little disappointing that 19's not going to get an update at that time for people that are playing with 19 still.
Shift F4?
Just shift forward.
Shift
Yeah,
forward.
shift forward. I'm going to grab this little bit up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically lets you speed sync beside the harvester. And then if the harvester slows down, you slow down at the same time. If they come to a complete stop, then you stop.
Okay.
I mean, I was kind of working under the impression that that we would have, not that precision farming would be included in the base game, but that we would have a version of precision farming on or about the release of 22. That was pretty much the current feature set. But yeah, it looks like that's not going to happen. We're going to get precision farming for 22, including some new features in the spring. Now, it's a little bumming, but at the same time, what it does allow us to do is it does allow us to get a firm grasp on the base game gameplay so that we are fully aware of how the base game is interacting with what we're doing. And then when we add precision farming, we will understand what differences precision farming is introducing to our gameplay. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be the cloth sensor, GoldenEye. That's just the equivalent of what we have available today. That is actually an optical sensor. It just behaves different. It might be the cloth sensor since cloth is in the game already, or it might be who knows what. It might be any number of other brand of equipment. Well, Eric, there will be seasonal cycles from day one with 22. I would say pay attention to our today at FarmCon coverage that is going to start next Wednesday, because FarmCon is going to be Wednesday, July 21st, Thursday the 22nd, and Friday the 23rd. My goal is to provide a daily update show at the end of each day's events. FarmCon for me will be held at 2 p.m. my time, or 8 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time, CEST. So basically base that on when it might be available for you, either 2 p.m. Eastern, and then what time zone you might be in, or if you're more familiar with the CEST time zone and what that is to your time zone. Let's go ahead and check out the prices here. I don't think it's a good time to sell these, but we'll just check. $9.32.
You guys good over there? You need any help?
And that's a pretty decent
I think
price.
this is gonna be quick.
We might. Heck, we might just go ahead and
Till
sell
that
it.
John Deere harvester breaks down.
We might go ahead and sell it today just to get the money. Eric, I don't know. You'll have to see if they maybe announce something like that in FarmCon. We do know that they are making changes to how the sounds are. They claim that there's going to be better sounds in 22 than there are in 19. Oh, Joseph, you got American Cook Simulator, did you? That sounds awesome. We're gonna be doing our next live stream on ATS Monday night with the convoy mode. So we have a fair bit of compost also to haul today, but let's see here. Let's take a look here at our baling and then the baling and then the pellet. Where's the pellet? Pellet. 350 HP. Ouch. I'm not pulling it, I just need to run it. 320k. So I need another $210,000. Buy that. I need the bale shredder. And then I'll have everything I need other than molasses to get that operation up and running. Bill, what's up? I missed you earlier. How are you doing today? Does anybody had a chance to check out the map that dropped today? Estancia San Carlos. I just got done recording the map video for that right before the live stream started. We're going to be editing that video after the live stream is over. Hopefully we'll get that edited and uploaded. It will probably still be processing when I go to bed, so I'm just gonna shoot the dark and schedule it to release sometime later, late in the morning hours. So look for that to show up when you get up out of bed, if you're like me and it's going to be late by the time we're done streaming, or maybe if you're in Australia or wherever you are, it might drop later this night. Oh, you moved. Moving is a painful process, isn't it? It's one of those things like do whatever you can to avoid moving. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Resnick, what is up? Oh, man. That's a bummer. You rolled a 1.
Oh, the old man woke up from his nap, I see.
Bummer luck. Hey, Raz, Cowboy was telling me it's raining over on your server. Everything's getting wet. Hope you didn't leave the John Deere out because it's going to melt. I wish I had a yawn sound. There we go. How about that? Haha! Good move. That way you won't have to worry about your tractor melting. I don't really know why I'm only going 4 miles an hour. It's like I should be harvesting faster than that, but oh well. It is what it is. Which is what it is.
That's what happens when you drive a case. You're always going to go 4 miles an hour.
Oh, really? I don't know. It's earned me plenty of good money.
We figured as much corn as we had, we probably should get the bigger combines to get across it before Mother Nature takes it.
It would be nice if we had a little bit more forgiving harvest schedule, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that seasonal weather. We got rain in the morning, all morning.
What region is this map based on?
We got rain. I guess the east central New York. Kind of wherever the Susquehanna River runs through. We got rain Monday, rain Tuesday.
You didn't throw it in there, did you?
Good weather on Wednesday, rain again, good weather, rain again. So today is day 10. So this is day 10. This is day 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 of autumn. And then we go into late autumn. So that is the weather that we have for the remainder of mid-autumn. GoldenEye says upstate Yonkers.
I thought Yonkers was in Rhode Island.
I'm just a dumb Virginia boy. I don't know geography.
I'm just a dumb West Virginia hillbilly, so you're better off than me.
Oh, stop it! That's what we wanted to do. So let's take a look since we're going back that way. We've got plenty of time. Things should be. What? This
I'm
thing's still not
surprised at how
synced in?
much withered there is out here.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it was just dry. We had some drought or what?
That's what
So,
I'm thinking. It was a moisture issue.
ready to harvest. We're still waiting for things to sink in. Oh, it's terrible. We got a ton of fields that are still basically going to be ready to harvest. I've got 3 myself, or 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 that we're going to need to harvest in late autumn. Scooter's Workbench has a bunch of fields that are going to be ready to harvest in late autumn, as well as Diesel and Coulier. You can see Cowboy Killer is making his home up here. He's got himself 1, 2, 3, 5 fields. And then Carrie has taken over this area and is making a home for himself up there. Now I do still have, get this, drum roll please. I still have a position available here at Full Throttle Farms for a farmhand. Come on and help me out with respect to hopefully being able to come on at a regular basis and feed the animals and just kind of do some general daily upkeep. It is hard with my schedule to be able to assure that I can come on every day to top off animals and such. In fact, we have, I don't know how many cows we have lost as a result, but we have 99 cows, and well, a fair number of them have given birth. You see all the calves we've got. So I got a feeling that we've lost a fair number of cows just as a result of days going by and me not being able to get in and feed them. So yeah, if you're interested in jumping in and becoming farmhand on Full Throttle Farms, then let me know over in the Discord and we'll get you all set up. Zach, what is up? Here, we'll speed up. Oh, get out of my crop! I gotta get out of my crop.
Cowboy sleeping at the wheel.
Coulier is compensating. I gotta get out of my crop so his big header can come through. Carrie, if you just want to dump that in the silo across the street.
Okay, will do.
And Cowboy will do the same then. I think I'll grab my truck and go sell it. It's a decent price. Figure out how much we got.
Off about 5 feet. There you go. Oop, I bet you empty. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, Scooter! Doesn't look like
Get it.
Streamlabs
Hold
wants to
on.
pay out very well. Is anybody else harvesting, or are they all done?
The thing I
we're-
have to wait.
We got everything.
It's empty.
You got it? Okay.
So on another Discord that I'm on, there was a guy he's a pilot, and he took a photo of a field that had little square areas, like with no crop in it, and his caption was, "It looks like someone is farming with seasons enabled."
You want this in that big silo over there in front of us?
Yeah. No, not there. That's a
No,
sign.
not there.
Over here. Over here.
Past the pond.
Yeah, across the 134.
Okay.
Now that area down by 131 is a sell point that doesn't offer very good prices. Yeah, the map.
think
Look at
that
that. I
was
mean,
Look at the
pay
map. I
them
just
to
seen
take it.
there's
silo.
not too much unbought land, is there? We better turn on our flashers for safety's sake.
We're right back.
How much hops did you end up getting?
154,000 liters. Plus a little, some and change.
Well, you passed it.
Where are you going, cowboy?
Thought I was still following.
Well, go ahead and park this thing up here. Given the rain, I don't know when we're going to be harvesting. It might be, I doubt it's going to be tomorrow night. It might be Saturday sometime. Saturday or Sunday. Well, no. No, we got to wait till late autumn. So we've got another 6 days. So that's going to be 1, 2. So that's about
Is that all you're
4.
harvesting now, Klein?
We got to wait until late autumn to get to this.
No more capacity for sunflowers.
What?
You're full.
There's no sunflowers in it. Maybe you're not.
I just put almost 21,000 liters in it.
Yeah, that thing's gonna hold millions. Let's see.
Am I on your...
Yeah, that thing
farm
holds
as a helper?
10 million liters.
There it goes.
There we go. So, I think it's going to be 4 real days to get 6 game days. So, today's Thursday. It might be Monday before we get to late autumn.
Yeah, it's almost 2 to 1.
Diesel, do you need help with anything over there?
I think he's AFK.
All right, let's go see what we got. Zach says, follow me was working a little too well when Cowboy Kill followed. Oh, we still have 59,000 liters of canola, too. What else we got? Corn. Millet. Whoa, we got a ton of millet we got to sell. Spelt. We got good spelt going on. Oh, let's see. What's the price for poppy? Poppies! What's Mr. Exporter want for my poppy? Poppies. Oh, yeah, buddy.
You missed the poppy day.
Oh, looks like yesterday was a better price.
Yeah, it was over 1,200.
Where'd you put your harvester at, Klein?
Up
I wanted
there
to
to
see
field.
something.
It's up at field 13.
Okay.
I got, well, 11.99, so that's close enough.
It's still a good price. It was like 12.30 yesterday or something.
And today the in button works. At least at that point it did.
I'm not gonna test it.
No, there's no such thing as calves on this map. This map just has cows. And regular season birthing. So this will force some textures to update as we drive around. Now down at the pellet place, I did put a bale stack down there. So I think we got about 45 bales down there. And then I've got a stack and a part up here at this farm. But I have all the hay I need for my silage at this point. I've got, right now I have about
Anybody need
2.5
Trevor?
years worth of silage made up.
So I'm good right now.
So that's based on 100 cows. So we won't need to make any TMR for a while. Let's go ahead and make our way up to the airport. still sinking in. What Nitrodad did on this map is he made the grain sell point up in the northern part of the town, pay the best price, and then the sell points on the west and south of the map, they don't pay as well. So, you know, if you don't drive all the way up here to town, then you're not going to get your best price. Which I kind of like because, you know, it is a kind of an affair, an event when you sell your grain. Most farms aren't right around the corner from the mill where they sell grain at, or the grain elevator. What's so sad is Blackbird Ag Services. They started strong, and about the time they got a sign put up, they seem to have gone out of business. Means they lost all their employees. Really hope we see a maybe a resurgence. Maybe somebody can buy them out of bankruptcy. David, what's up? Man, we're going to turn on in here into the Victor's Import-Exports. What? There we go. $22,600 for the rest of my poppies. Better get out of here before the airplane comes. It's inbound. They don't let the poppies stay at the airport long. That is for sure. Well, somebody needs to tell the owner to hurry their butt back because all the farmers are hot and heavy into harvest season. Watch out for Carlos. think things synced in faster than that. Coming around to a couple fields that are still available for sale over here on our right. So a couple fields up there on the hill still available for sale. Apparently Diesel bought all of this grassland. Oh, I did want to see. I don't know what. I wanted to see what this pig factory took. There really isn't a sign up here as to what needs to go into the pig food.
Scooters got all that grassland.
Okay. So wheat, sugar beets, potatoes, corn, barley, wheat. Well, I don't know if there's a mix or what. It usually has like a sign. But there's no signage to tell us what this thing takes. All right, back to our farm. There we go, all that corn. All that glorious corn. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. How the horses have up.
It didn't do so good last night.
Painter didn't do his work?
It didn't seem like it.
You're gonna have to ask the guy. You're gonna have to talk to the guy that hired him.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I've got 2 fields of corn up here. And we already harvested field 10. Did that one last night. So we have 4 small fields of corn to do. But lots of other people, they've got a lot of corn down, or up. A lot of corn up to get down before it withers. Programmer 7878, welcome to the stream. Spelt, lime, millet, rye, seed, corn, soybeans, sunflowers. So yeah, but it doesn't tell me like what the ratios are. Like with compost, I know it's 75% straw, 25% manure. But what I don't know here is, does it take, what's the combination? Does it take wheat or barley, corn, and sugar beets or potatoes? And then what's the mix? That's the curious thing. Like I said, usually there's a sign. There we go. Now we're getting this thing filled in. Why is it taking so long? I don't know, but there you can see all the corn that's still in the final growth stage. All of that still needs to be harvested. What on earth is this? It's a road somebody put in, I guess. I don't know what cat pack you're talking about. This should get us about 40K. Still, I don't know. I have no idea, but I don't think Winston 9587 puts his mods on the mod hub. So I have no idea. More big fields of corn over there. I know Diesel likes to merge his fields. 4, welcome to chat. How you doing this morning? Whoa. Watch out for that. Uh-oh. Was it storming up there? Raining? We had a little rain come through here. That happened while I was at work. We haven't had any real big thunder boomers come through though this year. toasty, huh? So this will get us closer to our goal of buying that pellet press. We can also sell some compost tonight. That'll get us about $20,000 a load. Whoa!
What you doing over there, Cooley?
I like that scale works. $39,000. Checkers. Not a bad little payday. Oh, the lights got bright. So yeah, we learned another thing that's going to be talked about on the first day of FarmCon, Wednesday the 21st, is going to be the updates to precision farming that are coming to FarmCon Double Deuce. Just the biggest disappointing part of that news is we got to wait all the way to the spring of 22 before we're going to be able to experience those updates. So we're just going to continue on down this interstate. That'll take us, oh no, we need to get off. Right, yeah, we need to get off the animal dealer and then run it over to the compost. Zoom out a little bit. Get a nice look at things. So there's Carrie's farm over there. He's got some of the biggest fields on the map. Right there, that's one of his fields right there to the right. Holy, that's going to take a while. Oh! Ah, ha, ha. The self-riding truck. Refuses to lay down for anybody. Oh, what is this? Arnold's. There we have Scooter Workbench's massive farming empire. Then if we continue on this way, we'll be able to, I guess, eventually figure out how to get up to Cowboy's farm. Because he is up here. Carved out a nice little area. Let's go spy on him. Oh, look at this little hound. Look at this little ditty. Man, the landscaping of that cost a pretty penny. Then he's got these fields down here. And then carries over here. See his big fields. Look at these things. Man, these things are massive. Took over a fairly modest farm with some big fields. I think he's got these 4, but man, they're going to yield a whole lot of wheat. I don't know what he's going to do with all the straw. I don't know what you're going to do with all the straw there, Carrie. Well, what is up? Saw those pictures of East Coast looking exciting. well, bedding for decades. You use my straw pellet trick, and you won't have to do any bedding. You don't even have cows. Oh. Oh, let's take out some mailboxes. There's Arnold's Drive-In. Complete with authentic 50s memorabilia. So I think we're going to sell a couple loads of compost, and then we'll get to maybe doing a little bit of field work. Running a disc through some soil. We'll get over 200K. Make us feel like we've earned something. Here's the rest of my corn down here. Isn't going to work for your farm. I'm not going to try to get any horses and see if it comes down to mine either.
You should give it a try. It's real fun.
No. No, you know. Been there, rode that. Stop. Darn it. Whoa. So everybody, stick around because in about an hour, Sir Raznik is going to be going live on Emerald Coast. And it's going to be a challenge to see if everybody can redeem Flossy Bucks faster than he can get any work done. Schedule. Yeah, he's going to be on here in about an hour to play into the wee hours of the morning because it is Thursday night, time for the third shifters to pull a long night shift. Got to get the man ready to save lives tomorrow night. Oh, down the hill. You know, you hit these hills just right, your bladder's like, oh, I gotta go. Back home, growing up, we had a series of hills we called the Seven Sisters, because there were 7 rolling hills just like this, where you go up and you go over them at the right speed, and it's like, whoa, the car gets light. Wrong way. The car gets light, and you feel like, well, you need to find a bathroom. But then, you know what the crazy people did? They like came in and they smoothed the road out. They smoothed the road out. They took all the fun out of that road. They said it was for safety. That BS was a bunch of boring people who want to take the fun out of driving. That's what it was. Now the road's so boring, people fall asleep. High-res version of Emerald Coast 422, huh? You have to figure out how to do all that fancy parallax occlusion mapping. Ah, that is a good one, Thor. That is a good one. What did he plant in this field? Poppies? Is everybody going to be growing poppies? Oh, that's funny. Poppies are popular. I tell you, I'm gonna plant last. I'm gonna seed last of all these guys. I'm gonna figure out what they've seeded, and I'm gonna seed something completely different. That way I don't have to worry about them crashing my market. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm going in backwards this way. No, I'm not seeding poplars. I'm gonna throw we're out of poo. Speaking of red, I saw there is a production mod in the mod hub for bread and rolls, I think. Bread and buns, hun. think it's made by the same guy that did the that other production map. What was that other map called? Camsburg. That'd be disappointing, Will. Of course, when you start with seasons, it doesn't matter what the starting crops are. They're all gone, right? I've only used it a few times myself because, well, it's just not something I do. Why should I take the time to seed something just to kill it under when I could just use fertilizer, organic or mineral? Make it all grass. An all grass version. East Coast is grass coast. Yeah, it's regrowing. I mowed it, we mowed it. Pretty sure it's growing back. I'd have to fire the save back up to check. Alright, this will be the last load of compost we sell. Now we're going to do some field work. So we get about 20 grand every load. Price doesn't fluctuate much with compost. We got another 40 grand we can sell, but I'll leave that for another day. Well, programmers, 78. It depends on what your specs are. It can be a little bit of a burden to run. It is a 4X map, so all of these fields are much larger than they appear, just by referencing the PDA. There are several different pre-built farms, and when you buy the farm, you can pretty much sell anything that's on it, so you can really reimagine it however you want it. Now you may ask yourself, where can I get this map? Oh wait, no, sorry. That's not it. You may ask yourself, where can I get this map? Well, you can get it over at nexusmods.com. Alfalfa should regrow, technically. if it's set up correctly, alfalfa is a grass that regrows. Sadly, most people do not set it up properly. Now, I know it's set up right on this map. Alfalfa definitely regrows on this map. I'm pretty sure regrows on Nebraska, like I said. Because I got all of that off of Big Boys Toys the other week, and I'm pretty sure it started to regrow. Yeah, a crop I'd be interested in seeing is other forms of grass. Like there's a YouTube farmer that I follow that planted Sudan grass, and man, that stuff was tall. It was like 6 or 7 foot tall grass. Map title's broken. What? What's wrong with the map title? Yeah, oh, that turn off. Yeah, that lower third is wrong. I thought I turned it off already. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I know what's happening. It's on a timer. There, go fix it. I got her. I mean, it is some tall stuff. They planted it for the purpose of hay, and man, they are. In the last video, they're tedding it, trying to get it dried out to round bale it. They're going to get a heap ton of round bales off that stuff. They have to ted it because it's just so tall and thick. I mean, that Sudan grass looked like it was tall as corn. So I don't think this gives me my plow benefit, but honestly, I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care. So with the map that came out today, Estancia San Carlos, we are up to 290 maps in our First Impressions playlist. Won't be long at this rate till we get to 300. Hopefully we won't have too many more remap days. But hey, they've been pumping out the maps over at the Mod Hub. Some of them I think should not have come out, but hey. It's good to see that people haven't just quit on 19. Well, some people have. But it's good to see that other folks are willing to see the game through to its end and not just say, you know what? I'm going to wait till 22 comes out. No, I mean, you could have your map enjoyed by players of both versions. That's the way I look at it. Because any work on a map now intended for 22 is all guesswork. Any work putting into the map right now that's going to be out for 22 is you're going to be doing it the 19 way. And while I don't expect a whole lot of massive changes, they do now have the production element. They do now have the parallax occlusion mapping for ground textures and, well, just textures in general. So that's obviously going to change some aspect of the map making process. Just continue to work on the map, get it out for 19, and then as you get closer to 22, maybe Giants will give us some information for mappers on what's different between 19 and 22, so they can indeed make a 22 version of said map. Because again, with the inclusion of production, I think production is going to redesign a lot of maps, just the fact that it's built in. Well, you know, it's the middle of July now, so you have in essence a week and a half. You have about 2 weeks. Yeah, so if they're working at all on a 22 map now, it's wasted effort, I think. Or what do you get? You're gonna pump out a FS19 map for FS22. We've seen enough of those. We've seen plenty of FS17 maps passed off as FS19 maps with farms built in, burned in, unchangeable. I sure hope this parallax occlusion mapping puts an end to all those damn FS15, FS11, and FS13 textures. I cannot tell you how many maps have had beautiful FS19 textures right next to a stupid FS11 building that just looks like crap. That can't continue. What are you gonna have? What are you gonna have in FS22? You're gonna have a building that's textured. Maybe it's a building that has corrugated steel walls that's textured with parallax occlusion mapping, so the corrugated steel appears three-dimensional. And right next to it, you're going to have some nasty old looking wooden barn from FS12. And it's going to be like, what is that atrocity? But I'm super stoked next Thursday. So if we stream next Thursday, we're gonna have all kinds of stuff to talk about, because next Thursday is when they do the first gameplay of Farm Sim 22 on Twitch. So we're gonna see it for the first time in legits next Thursday. No more stills. We're gonna see actual gameplay. Maybe we'll get to see the ground do its thing. Flying out for the weekend. Well, I'd say, Zach, they won't be simple anymore, because they'll be able to add the three-dimensional aspect of parallax occlusion mapping, so the texture can actually have a height. So this... Oops, let's slow this down. So this is just a flat... That's just a flat texture, right? Any depth is just fake. But with parallax occlusion mapping, we could actually have these boards with depth. We could actually see the board edges go in, so that we have this sense that these are actual individual boards. And the way they do that is they basically have a height map that's attached to the texture, telling the game engine where to basically bend the texture in and where to bend the texture out. Same can be said for this roof, right? This is intended to be a corrugated steel roof. Yeah, but you get close up to it, it's just flat, right? We can see it right here at the crest. It's just flat. But with parallax occlusion mapping, we'll actually see the ridges of a corrugated or raised metal roof. So we won't just have the lines as if it's ridged. We'll actually have the sense that if we get right up here and look down the grooves, we will see the grooves. So that is exciting. And then the way it sounds like the player will have the ability to adjust how much of an effect they use. They could turn it off, or they could like turn it up, have it just kind of medium. Oh, partial victory. I mean, imagine if we applied that to a tree, to tree bark. We can have real depth to tree bark. We can do the same thing like here with these bolts. Okay, we don't have to actually model in bolts. we could just use that occlusion mapping to cause this texture, which includes, you know, painted bolts, to stand out versus the rest of the texture. So you end up with higher detailed models with less polys, or less edges, less triangles to render. There we go. So I do have to say, I'm surprised these guys have put crop in the ground, because they've talked about wanting to add precision farming when all the crop is up. And that's going to reset your lime, that's going to reset your fertilizer. So we've got another 2 hours of daylight on the server before it fast nights into tomorrow. And like I said, the weather forecast for tomorrow is showing rain from the time fast night is over until midday. Then rain again tomorrow night, rain Tuesday, rain Thursday, and rain Saturday. So I think everybody has their crops that are ready to harvested at this point. So now that we've got the map filled in, you can see all of the crop that's going to be ready in late autumn. Let's see what's planted. Let's see what everybody's planted so far. So, a fair bit of poppies are in the ground. Everybody's got triticale or millet. Spelt. A couple fields of spelt. Couple fields of rye. One field of oat. Couple fields of barley. Ah, what did they launch? Are we going to hear it? Are we going to hear it tonight on this stream? Well, Zach, did you not see the blog post today? that pretty much outlined it. So in FS22, they're going to release precision farming for FS22 in the spring of 22. And basically they're going to include optical sensors. So the ability to basically use something like the cloth sensor that we have as a mod, except to use it as it's truly intended. So basically you would scan the crop growing in the field for its nitrogen needs and then apply just the nitrogen needs it needs. That is how the cloth sensor is supposed to be used in real life. In the game, it obviously just acts as a soil sampler that is, you know, continuous and instantaneous. But they're going to add optical sensors, which I am interpreting as being something like how a cloth sensor works in real life. They're going to have more discussion on precision farming and FS22 on the first day of FarmCon. That'll be next Wednesday. I don't really know what I'm listening to right now. I need to change it up. Let's see. Let's see. Pick something different. Hype tracks. Here it is. Oh, I don't think I have hi-fi. Let's delete all these out. It just added. Open folder. Hold on. What is that? Oh, I think I had synthwave earlier. Alright, we'll just load these up. Alrighty. Coffee is a short-term stimulant. Don't you know this? Coffee will cause you to crash. It is kind of its own self-fulfilling prophecy. Actually, you get that rush, and then you feel when the rush is over, you kind of get that caffeine downer. And when you get that caffeine downer, then you're like, I need more. I need more caffeine. I need to get rush again. So you go grab it more. And then you know what? Then the downer is even harder because, well, you become addicted. So it's, yeah, it's a substance that most of humanity is addicted to. Jalen, what is up? Well, Zach, I've got some earthworms I've been storing in a coconut for a while now. Diablo, we can't do any of that. Silly. Get this edge cleaned up here. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna. We don't know if they're gonna add the ability for you to like hire someone to do your sampling. But again, there might be some more news coming on Wednesday, the 21st, around precision farming. No, there's no country western in this. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this. Let's get rid of these. So far, I'm not overly happy about those. All right, let's try this. Funny Fun, thanks for the sub there, buddy. Let's give everybody a big old round of applause for Funny coming out and standing up and subscribing. I know it's pretty scary to make a commitment like that, so thanks for hitting that button. An agronomist? What is that? What is an agronomist? And we'll do our quick spin here. Started on our field. We'll make our way across at this point. So yeah, we're going to be going on for about another 10 minutes or so, and then head over to Raz's channel. He's going to be going live about 5 minutes after the hour on Emerald Coast. And hopefully the guys over there will keep him hopping with glossy dollar purchases. That's the goal, right? To see how little bit of farming he can actually get accomplished in the few hours that he's on the map. What's the second game you're going to do tonight? Do you know yet? Oh, okay. I don't know. They also announced with the blog post the inclusion of a new business partner, or I guess I should say precision farming partner. It was I think a Polish ag school, I think. So it's worth going and checking out. Let's see, I'll go grab that. Go grab that link real fast. So that is the Giants blog post. You read all about it there. Go ahead and open this up. So when we go down, you'll have that tab and be all ready to try to earn some flossy bucks. See if you can't buy a cow or 3 or 4. I think last time they had everybody broke all of his equipment. Yeah, it's in the post. I don't know. I read it 2 days ago. So I kind of forget exactly the wording. Let's get some light on the situation. Maybe we'll learn during FarmCon. We've seen this in a lot of photos. We saw this in the cinematic trailer. Maybe we'll find out if we have some sort of lane skipping, some sort of GPS or guidance steering built into 22. I mean, we've seen this enough times on a few screenshots already, and the cinematic trailer. Maybe we'll learn about that during FarmCon. I don't think so. Of course, I don't pay that much attention to mods anymore. Mods have kind of lost my attention. Whatever truck you pick, Joseph, it's going to be something you're going to want to be happy with for a while. And I would say heed some advice and not fret too much about truck upgrades early, other than engine upgrades and transmission upgrades. Don't worry about paint. Don't worry about your accessories. rims, all of that fun jazz. Focus on engine and transmission so that you can get to the bigger loads, the heavier loads, the longer loads. And then, then once you got some money rolling in, once you hire some helpers, expand your garage, maybe buy another garage, then you'll be able to go with purdying something up. Because early on it is a bit of a grind early on as you level up to get those upgrades, to get more money per load by putting money into longer loads, putting money into just-in-time delivery, or not money but experience points, putting experience points into hazardous cargo, because hazardous cargo will pay you more. Yeah, hopefully we'll hear them talk a bit about this, lane skippage in FarmCon. When they announced the schedule last week, they announced 3 or 4 items per day, but then at the end of that, they always put "and more." So it's the "and more" that has a lot of people curious. Today we learned one of the "and mores" for Wednesday is going to be precision farming and what they're going to be doing in FS22 about it. So yeah, now that we have successfully managed to cultivate up every other row, we'll come back and grab the alternating row. I really wasn't that interested in that song. Let's see here. What's this? Go. Excellent. Got the sun setting down there. I'm not a fan of that one either. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Go grab a cheerleader booze. Indeed, Zach, right? Indeed. That might be something that the helpers do automatically, or again, there may be some function added to the game now for 22 that allows you to basically configure it. Do you want the helper to skip rows or, work their way across? Oh, everybody wins. That one, too bad there weren't but 3 people on the heist. getting dark quick tonight. What's a custom skin for Mellow? What's that? I don't know if they've. I'm sure they've said something about improved AI, but you know, it wouldn't take much to improve AI, right? I mean, they improved AI with the precision farming building, and all they really did with it was tell AI to stop overlapping, to more accurately use the full width of the implement, and that was improving the AI. So, not saying the AI is bad, but when the bar is low, improving it is just taking it up one notch. Yeah, that's what you said, right? I absolutely just love how I am last on the list for watch hours on my own stream. If you give them a brain, they might be like, I'm not working for these pennies. Right? Then you'll have to actually pay the helper more. Mac keeps falling down the ladder. He gets busy. Alright guys, it is top of the hour. We're going to be turning it over to Raz. So like I said, go ahead and check out his channel. Big shout out to our farm hands, farm bosses, and farm barons. If you're interested in joining the channel, go ahead and check out that join button down there by the subscribe button. 99 cents to be a farm hand, $1.99 to be a farm boss, and $2.99 a month to be a farm baron. Farm bosses and barons get their name on the end credits, and farm barons get a video sponsored by them, hopefully every month. So until next time, happy farming.